Good evening, chats. Wow. I have OXC over here because it looks like it's attempting to break out. So we're just gonna wait and see if it does. Come on, baby. Like, look at this. This literally looks like it's about to blow up on out of here. Do you guys not see this? It's literally about to blow up out of here. So I'm pretty excited. Yeah, so same thing. The same thing that I show you guys, right? We have resistance here. So once we break around 8 cents, OXC should go to around 10.5 cents. And then from there to the moon. We'll look at it on the macro time frame. Let's see. Oh, Grimaldi wants Elon. Let's go. What's up, Grimaldi? How are you? Thank you so much for the membership. Yeah, let's actually take a look at Elon. So taking a look at Elon on the live stream. So yeah, we're attempting to break out right now. So we are no longer bearish on the macro time frame. Sorry, we're no longer bearish on the shorter time frame. As long as we stay over 6/15, then 20 is in play, followed by 22. And once 22 breaks, then we will no longer be macro bearish, and 6/35 is in play. So far so good. But on the downside, it needs to stay over 6/15.71 around that area, and then you are going to get that continuation up to the next levels on the upside. And that's pretty much it for Elon. So far so good. So I am pretty excited. It's going up. We're actually in the box now, so this is actually very exciting. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. What's up, Gearhead? How are you? Others in the weekly. I think I checked that, right? Oh, what am I talking about? We just started. I think I might have checked it on my end. Yeah, dude, this thing looks like. Yeah, are we about to be? Yeah, we're about to get probably a really big move up over here. That move up, I hope that move up pushes us. Yeah, pushes up 50%. That would be really nice. 50% pump back up to its previous high. And yeah, I mean, over here and over here, it did mark a bottom. You technically made a higher low. And over here and over here, you've been making higher highs. So, I mean, we might get alt season, guys. This might be it right now in the next couple months, right? We're looking at August. Yeah, we're looking at alt season until August, September. So very good call. Very good call on this. Yeah, so EBG, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, we did look at DOGE right now. We're just waiting for 6/20 right now. We're the It's Over brothers. Love it to see it. It's not over. You can't say it's over with Ethereum breaking out and Bitcoin breaking out. I mean, Bitcoin's about to hit its previous all-time high. Yeah, we're about to break the previous all-time high, which I didn't think, I thought we were going to get alt season before Bitcoin ended up going back up. So, yeah, that was unexpected. But regardless, it's still, it doesn't matter because we're just waiting for alt season anyway. I just thought Bitcoin was going to go down and we're going to get alt season, but Bitcoin's going up and we still really haven't gotten alt season. So it really doesn't matter. We're just focused on alt season right now. Yeah, but if it doesn't break, it's really over. Yeah, if it's like a fake out. So if we go all the way back up to the previous high and we don't break out, yep, that's true. So if we hit 106,000 and we don't get all-time highs, then yeah, you're right, it is a fake out. But we're waiting for the final push right now for Bitcoin. So usually there's like one last final euphoric moment for, for marking the top like we did last time. Yeah, so Bitcoin's not even, yeah, so like, again, we are closing in on the stock RSI topping. So I think, I mean, I really think 140 is in play. I think 120 to 140, sorry, I really think 140 is in play, but I could also see it hitting 120 and then basically calling it. But yeah, I mean, regardless, it really doesn't matter because, again, we're just waiting for BTC and we're waiting for BTC dominance to drop. Yeah, BTC dominance to drop, which it is, and then altcoin or alt season starting. So the Ethereum dominance increase, which it looks like it is going up right now, you see. So yeah. Yep, we're just waiting. We're in the waiting room, boys. We are in the waiting room. But in the meantime, we can take a look at a couple coins. There were a couple coin requests that were commented, that people commented on. One being Sato the dog. I typically don't like making videos on these, but I mean, yeah, you know what? We'll just have him come to the live stream, and I'll take a look at it on there. Too much of a meme coin to make a video on. That's the thing. All right, let's see. The problem is SPY just had a historic move, never bounced from 20% or higher than now. Yeah, and we already looked at SPY last time where, I don't know, man, we might be making a lower high, which will not be good for anything, actually. But we'll see. Unicorn fart dust. Yeah, I think this is another coin. We're going to have them join the live stream for it. What's up, Demon? How are you? This week is accumulating, and on Monday we will see if BTC goes to 108. That'll be pretty cool. What's up, feeling? What's up, feeling? Why are we going up? I've been at work. Did I miss the news? I have no idea why we're going up, but we are going up. I'm not complaining. I think it's been, you know, it's been due for a while. Yeah, still waiting on OXT to pop out. Once we break this area, again, it should send us to 10, which I might even sell at that point because that's another 30. That's 40%. That's a lot of money. But I don't know. Do I want to diamond hands it and get to like $1? I really do. So we'll just have to wait and see. What's up, Carlos? JR Ford, what's up? How are you? I do better in the downtrend. The only thing I have that's doing well is SCY. I don't have an exit strategy yet, just watching. Yeah, fair enough. I know it's super tough. I don't, you just don't know at what point it's okay to sell, especially when you're like in the green and you're making a lot of money. So what's your background, Meow? What do you mean? Degen and Zebic, please. Zebic. Let's see. Taking a look at Zebic network on the live stream. Yeah, so Zebic did get rejected at its 618 at around 2018. So as of right now, that target is still valid on the upside. And once we break that, 2024 should be in play. And then on the downside, we said that we needed to stay over the 23632 at 16 to 14. So unfortunately, we broke below 16, and now 14 is the next area of support. So we do need it doesn't necessarily have to come down to 14, but we do need to get a bounce from 14. And as long as we get a bounce from there, the targets on the upside are valid. But if we do break below 14, then I'd say that the top is in, and we're probably going to come back down to the lows. And that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And then DGen. Yeah, DGen had a nice move. Taking a look at DGen on the live stream. So let's see. Yeah, for DGen, it seems like we also did get rejected at the 618, right? No, we got rejected at the 0.5. Yeah, so as of right now, still bullish over 2056. And as of right now, once we break 208, so around 208, which is the 0.5, 1 cent 10 is still in place. So as of right now, very simple. We'll keep it very simple. As long as it stays over 2056, you are going to get that continuation up to around 1 cent 15. But that's pretty much it for DGen, not financial advice, just my opinion. Let's see. DGen took off this morning. Good for you, brother. Yeah, good for you, man. Seriously, that move up was good. You look Albanian. I'm not Albanian, but maybe when I get to 100K subs, I'll do a reveal. I'll let you know what I am. I am not Albanian, though. I'm still waiting on Roaring Kitten. Can you look at AMC? Yeah, which one? Man. Yeah, so for AMC, we're still waiting to break 2012 and 2022. So it hasn't quite made it into resistance as of just yet. So as of right now, we're just waiting. The targets on the upside are still valid, and it looks like you did establish a floor here, and this was bottom. So again, this is still in play right now. We can still get stuck at 2022 and come back down and validate this downtrend, which we said. But once we break this, again, next target is 206, which as of today is around a 570% pump. Then Dog and Me doubled in a few minutes, just launched. Yeah, Dog and Me went parabolic today too. Insane. Vision always negative. Wait, Vision always negative. You can tell he bought the wrong coins. He's down 180K. I don't believe that. I don't think so. I think he's fine. Dogelon Mars family new all-time high once we get over 22. Yeah, so once we get over 22, 35 would be in play, and then once 35 breaks, then I'd say 6077, 5013, 5023, which was previous all-time high, and then once we break that, it's 402, which is my target. Let's see. GST is doubling at the moment. Yeah, I saw that, man. Congratulations. Are you in it? Well, I'm holding this hot dog water, as Gearhead likes to say. Yeah, oh my gosh. Look at this, man. Look at this. What the heck? Hey, nice. I'm going to be taking a look at that coin. I need to get some ad revenue. What's the word, EBG? Could you look at Pirate Nation, please? Yes. No way Dogelon is running that high, buddy. Haha, I like that, buddy. I like when people say that. I don't see Dogelon making it probably another 3x tops before a bear market. It's a small coin now. That's a valid point. I do think that a 618 retracement is in play, and that's why I always say, definitely take profits on the way up. Have your sell orders in, because you can have a 618 or even a 786 retracement, and that could be it. So a lot of people are fascinated and magnified on, oh, coin has to make all-time highs. No, it absolutely does not. We could get stuck at its 618, 786 retracement, making a lower high and having to wait for the next bull run to see if it ends up breaking that high. But yeah, so I do agree there. Definitely make sure you take profits on the way up. GSCW, keyword, everything, just by its, not just by itself. Blessings, appreciate you. We will all be successful. I hope so. Flip Coins is in the house. What's up, Flip Coins? We have a lot of coins to take a look at today. Very exciting. I hope your coins are doing well. We'll take a look at Snack and CKB. Okay, so I don't think, yeah, I mean, Snack is kind of going up, but take a look at used car and Billy too. Nah, sold it at 3. Yeah, we all have our opinions. Opinions are like holes. We all got one. Yeah, that's true. These, there's a group that has Vision's new wallets. I see the coins he holds. I laughed. Not trying to spread FUD. He's not doing good. 408. 408 would be all-time highs for Doge Lawn Mars. I don't know if we have a target up there, but we might have resistance. I just look at the macro time frames and the macro perspective, and 402 is in play, but that's also 408 might be the next target. But yeah, I hope it goes that high. I hope that it does go that high. That's all it takes, enough people to pile in. Anything can move like that. I will say, Crypto Meow, I'm rooting for you to get out OTC coin. It will, OXC. Yeah, I know. I'm out, dude. Like, I'm taking that money and I am putting it in my bank and I am waiting. I'm just going to wait, man. I have no rush. I'm going to wait and you guys will know because I'm pretty transparent with the coins I have. I'm going to buy Bitcoin next cycle. I don't care how long I have to wait. I'll wait 3 years. I'll wait 2 years until it bottoms, which we already know when the bear market starts. You get those giant, like 50% candles, 30, 40%. I don't have to ape all in. I could play it very simple and just put in like, yeah, at that time, if OXC goes up and I have enough money, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. And I could actually play it based off just the stock RSI and the RSI. I think that's the smartest thing to do because we already know Bitcoin is king, and I hate this altcoin nonsense. I hate this altcoin nonsense. I just want to get out of it. I really do, and you'll know, you guys will know because I'll let you know. Hey, by the way, I'm out, and hopefully, I mean, even if OXC goes to 15 cents, back up to 15 or 18 or 20 cents. I might just call it, man. I might just, pocket the 30, 40 grand or whatever it is, and I'll call it. I'm fine with that, I'm not greedy. I'll take that money, and if it goes to $1, it goes to $1, it goes to $2. It just depends. But you know what? We all want like our coin to be up, and like we don't even see it. So I think the hardest thing is like seeing OXC going up. I just want to see a giant green candle spawn, and and it goes even past that. That's the best case scenario, and I had a dream like that. So maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. I don't know, but that's what I'm hoping for. I'm really hoping to get out of this garbage coin. I wouldn't say garbage. I mean, it's a very interesting concept. The team is working it out. Things like that. Let's see. I'm done coin jumping. I'm going to just sit in my SUI in Giga BTC. See at the top. Yeah, we could take a look at those coins for you. I was excited when Turbo was going to 1 cent, but now it's stuck. I thought Ethereum would help this kind of popular coin pump. I will laugh if your coin pumps 10x, you will have big money. Yeah, if it does, I'll have over 100,000. I'll have like 130,000. Yeah, if it 10x's. But also, if it 10x's, it's OXC at 70 cents. Like, am I actually gonna freaking hold it? That's the thing. Honestly, I don't care. I'm just gonna, when I sell it, I'm not gonna look back. I'm gonna uncheck it on Coinbase, and I'm gonna take out my money, and I'm going to just put it in my bank and do exactly what I said with Bitcoin. Please let us know when you get back in crypto. Yeah, absolutely. I'm in crypto, but I'm in DOGE and OXT, so I'm just waiting to sell. I don't care even if I sell early. People are going to be like, oh, you sold early. I don't care. Any profit is good profit, guys. you know, the most important thing is one thing is making money is one thing, but keeping it is another. So if you're always like chasing what you could have had, then you're never going to look at what you have, right? Or what you made. So I'm going to be happy with what I made, and I'm going to try to build off of that instead of just focusing on the, like, you know, the X amount of percent that I could have had if I timed the market perfectly and if I sold the exact top, right? So anyway, can you look at CTX? Yes. Yeah. How much Elon are you holding? You already know. How high is BTC going this year? I think 120 to 140. I think 140K. I don't know why I say 120. I think 140K, but I might be wrong. So don't. I just think that. So that doesn't mean you should. You said CTX. Okay, so let's start taking a look at these coins. Yeah, okay, we can start with Cryptex. So let's take a look at Cryptex for the gentleman who asked for it. Sorry if I missed any of your guys' coin requests, but we kind of got off topic. Yeah, we got off topic, but yeah. So for CTX, we're attempting to break over $2. So we're literally getting stuck at 204, 203, which is the 236. So once we break this, 369 would be in play, and then once that breaks, you're looking at up to 968 in play before we experience any sort of resistance. I mean, in a perfect world, we just blast up on out of here, but keep in mind a lot of coins do use these areas of resistance as as stopping points. So bearish under 204. So if we don't, so for CTX, if you're looking at CTX and if we don't manage to break over $2.04, then it is going to be bearish on the macro time frame. Yeah, I mean, technically we still have support at $1.24, but I'd say if you see CTX under $1.24, then it is bearish. We're probably going to come back down to the low. But then that's pretty much it for CTX. Right now, 378 is in play as long as we can get over and stay over $2.04, which is around a 93% pump. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Can you look at Jasmy? Yes. Is it pumping? Oh, it kind of went up. Yeah. Taking a look at Jasmy on the live stream. So for Jasmy, it looks like we are over the 382 right now on the macro time frame. So we're no longer going to look at it on the shorter time frame. We'll look at it on the macro time frame. It is bullish. As of right now, next area of resistance will be 2 cents 90 again, and then 5 cents 20. And then once that breaks, we have a new target here at 11 cents 63, which technically is in play because, I mean, you are making higher highs across the board, so that target is valid right now. At any point, if we do fall below 1 cent 67 around this area, then we will look at the areas of support for Jasmy, and it is no longer going to be macro bullish. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Let's read the chat. Sailor said 1 million Bitcoin this year. Yeah, what the, like, okay. I have a whole bunch of money, and I'm going to buy, and then it's like me saying, hey, guys, OXC is going at $1 when I bought at like 7 cents 40, you know, when I bought at 6 cents 20. So it's like, yeah, guys, like, buy the coin I'm in. It's going to 1 million, and then, like, I'm going to make a whole bunch of money, and I'm just going to dump on it. It's such a Ponzi scheme. Such a Ponzi scheme. Sailor is a wild man. Bonzo Finance, please. Let's take a look at two coins. Let's take a look at Billy, see what Billy's doing for Mr. Flip Coins. We'll make a video. Yeah, nice. Taking a look at Billy on the live stream. So our chart is still valid. We don't need to touch anything. Everything is still in play right now. So we said as long as Billy is under 2.059, then it is macro bearish. We were macro bearish. We found a base, we found a floor, and the targets on the upside finally broke at 2.059. As long as we can consolidate over 2.059, which was resistance flip support now, 1 cent 20 is in play. And then once that breaks, I'd say Billy to the moon, 3 cents 60 would be in play. And keep in mind, as of today, from the current price, it is around a 400% pump. But if you actually ended up buying the low, that is a big, that would be around almost a 20x back up to its 618 retracement. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. And then let's take a look at used car. Hopefully it's over its resistance. No, it's not, but it's getting there. Taking a look at used car on the live stream. So as long as used car is under 2028, it is still macro bearish. We are getting close to that target though. So if we can manage to break over and stay over 2028, 2066 would be in play. And as long as we can stay over 2028, meaning if we get some sort of breakout in the middle or whatever, and we land in this box, as long as it stays over this target, the targets on the upside would be in play, which is 2066. And then once that breaks out, 2 cents 30. Keep in mind, as of today, that is going to be around a 10x back up to its 618 retracement. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Gotta go. Good luck. I'll watch the replay tomorrow. Yeah, before you go, let me know what coin you want me to look at for you. I'm happy for him, but his average is getting higher on Bitcoin. I mean, as long as my coin goes up, I really don't care. As long as this, like, damn, it's going back down. But as long as this crap goes up, dude, I don't care what anybody says. You know, you could say Bitcoin to $5 million. I'd be like, good for you, man. Where's my OXT? Your white cat is saying, what the hell is that? Oh yeah, the Crunchwrap Supreme I made. Yeah, the picture in Discord. Yeah, that's funny. When my cat's sleeping over. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no. See, I activated her. When I do that, she just like, she won't stop. Okay, I'm sorry. Go to sleep. Let's see. Good luck, everyone. I'll watch the replay tomorrow. Oh damn, he must have left. Let's see. What's up? I'm free. How are you? Welcome to the middle of the live stream. Thinking about getting Jasmine or CTX. Bonzo Finance. What is this? I don't see a Bonzo Finance. Yeah, sorry, I don't see that. Can I get an update on FROC? FROC. Did I do this? Yeah, I did this coin. Yeah, so for FROC, we actually established the bottom. We broke this area of resistance, which is now flipped support until we break the 618, which will be 407. So yeah, as of right now, very simple. We broke resistance. 407 is in play. And after that, I'd say previous high. And then obviously FROC Moonboy target is around 204, which as of today is going to be around a 500% back up to its all-time high. And then over a ADX to its all-time highs. So far so good for FROC. Nothing has really changed. TCU is in the house. What's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I didn't get a notification. I came like 30 minutes. I came 30 minutes before I had to go live. Everyone hit the like button. Let's go. Everyone subscribe if you're not. That would be nice. Trying to get to 10K by the end of the year. If anybody is interested in going to a streaming channel, same TA, definitely check out the Crypto Undead. He's in the chat. He streams before me, which is coincidentally perfect because usually I go live after him, so keeping the party going. So if you want to start the party, go to TCU's channel. He does start. I think he starts around like 2 or 3 p.m. usually on Pacific Standard Time. So I don't know where you guys are, but y'all have to figure out the time zone difference. Pirate Nation, that's true. You asked for that. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, is that it? Damn. Oh my gosh, we're going down. There goes my money. chat. We're going to 0. Taking a look at Pirate Nation on the live stream. So we are having some big wicks up right now, but as of right now, we are still stuck in resistance. So very simple for Pirate Nation. And on the downside, it does need to stay over 5 cents 80, and then on the top side, we need to get over 8 cents 70, and then once that breaks, 16 cents would be the next area of support. So just keep in mind, again, we are stuck in resistance. We do need to break this area, and the target on the upside is still valid. And the target on the upsides are still valid as long as we stay over 5 cents 80. But at any point, if we do break below this area, then we will no longer be bullish. We'll be macro bearish, and price action will be in bearish territory. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Hey, can you please check out Book of Memes? What's up, Mohammed? Book of Memes. I'm assuming it's this, right? I'm surprised Mudan is only going up, to be honest. Yeah, same here. 805 Salt Burritos, what's up? How are you? Sorry I couldn't make it last week. We got very, very busy, and I looked up the place. I'll have you saved though. I have the place saved on my Google Maps, so I will definitely see you soon. And yeah, welcome to the live stream. Let me know what you want me to look out for you. Echo YGO in the house. Best retro format Yu-Gi-Oh player in the world. In all of planet Earth. This guy is like seriously the #1 best Yu-Gi-Oh retro format Edison player ever. So whoever knows what that is, you know. If you know, you know. IKY. Okay? So definitely very best Yu-Gi-Oh YouTuber out there. So shout out to Echo YGO. Thank you for coming to my streams. Like nobody, it's funny because nobody gets it. Like 99% of the people are going to be like, why does he keep saying Echo YGO, like Yu-Gi-Oh, right? But I guess IKY, right? Like, you know, if you know, you know. Oh wait, no. If you know, you know. IKY. Oh man, whatever. Too many words or too many letters. All right, let's see. Yes, Echo YGO in the house. Okay, so for Book of Meme, yeah, we're attempting to break out right now. So you know, we established a floor here, and we are getting stuck here in resistance. As long as we stay over 202. 2033 is in play. Once that breaks, you are looking at a breakout to 2074. As of today, it is going to be around a 151% pump. And then once that one, you know, previous all-time highs would be the next target on the upside. But as of right now, so far so good. We just have to hope that we do get a continuation up, breaking 3033. And then again, we have resistance 204 and 2074. That would be the next target. No financial advice, just my opinion. It's all good anytime. Echo YGO. Tay on Jesus coin. How's that doing? Oops, wrong one. Yeah, so for Jesus coin, on the macro time frame for Jesus coin, yeah, we're still macro bearish, unfortunately. So we're just waiting to break over 70.55, but if you know, don't feel bad. I'm also waiting to break macro resistance on OXT, so don't feel too bad. And yeah, we have resistance here. So as long as it's under a 70.56, it's macro bearish. Once that breaks, what we really want to see is price action in here, and then 70.88 would be in play. Once that breaks, 60.18 would be in play. Keep in mind that is around a 241% from the current price, but it is still bearish and we can still come all the way back down. Now, financial advice, just my opinion. I got 40K on Juris Protocol on Luna Classic, but not on CoinGecko. Can you check it for me? Wait, what? Juris Jurist protocol. Oh, you know what? It's not on here. You're saying it's on CoinGecko. I don't have CoinGecko. I can't bring it up because, yeah, unfortunately, I can't look it up for you, but I can take a look at, do you want me to look at Luna Classic for you, though? On Myro, can you check RSI, stock RSI, please? Yes. Oh, Myro looks like it's attempting to break out on the daily. Here's the stock. Oh, yeah. So RSI and stock RSI. So there, Myro might be putting in a top unless it has some sort of parabolic move at the end. But what we really want to see is Myro making higher highs. Stock RSI is hanging out up here, at the top side, and then stock RSI also hanging around in this top section, and then while you're making higher highs. So again, the stock RSI is overbought. Stock RSI and RSI are overbought and extremely overextended right now. So be careful. So yeah, like if I wanted to buy Myro, I wouldn't buy Myro right now. If I was in Myro right now, I would probably take some profits. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Not all. I wouldn't take all of it out because it could just keep going, but I would take some profits. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Well, it depends. On the days, it takes every single day. So depending on how much selling is happening. So if there's a lot happening on the day, then this thing could go all the way back down. Like if there's like $2 million all of a sudden of selling, the stock RSI is going to go down. And the RSI, you can literally see it. So like in the bear market, during a bear market and during really big moves down, if you have this up, it actually updates live, and you could see this thing going down live as the price is going down or as the selling is happening. But the thing is that if the selling happens and there's more buy walls set, meaning that you're getting so much selling, but a lot of people are also buying coins at those prices, then it's gonna impact the price very little. But it's also going to impact the price very little, but it's also going to bring the band down because there's a lot of selling happening. Okay, so like one thing that you can do is like for on Coinbase, like on the advanced setting, like for example on OXT, I see like a million buy order at 7 cents. I'm like, oh, this is pretty good because the stock RSI is all the way at the top. So even if we get some sort of selling and it comes down, there's at least $70,000 of selling at 7 cents. And so that's how I think of it. And then I don't know what platform you use, but again, if you have advanced trading and if you see the sell walls, then that's kind of how you can gauge it. Luna. And then we got to take a look at Nervous Network, and then Green Satoshi, Math, Snack, Layer 3, and then whatever other coins. Luna. Wait, Luna or Luna Classic? Flip coins for 10. That is awesome. Thank you so much for the 10. Turbo stuck. Okay, so let me look at Turbo. And then in the meantime, let me know if you want me to look at Luna or Luna Classic. Yeah, Turbo's stuck, but oh wait, did it come all the way back up to 58? Maybe not. Taking a look at Turbo on the live stream. So we've been stuck at the 618 for, I mean, April, going on a month now. So we are waiting for this confirmation breakout as of right now. But wait, yeah, I mean, technically, hold on, let me get this like exact at this point because there's some hopium. Yeah, so, oh yeah, no, we're still stuck. Damn, I thought it was over it. Yeah, so we're still stuck at the 56, okay? Or sorry, 58. So right now it's kind of a, it's kind of a do or die. We need to get that breakout. That breakout should send us back up to 2087, followed by previous high, and then obviously Moonboy target is at 6 cents for Turbo. And then on the downside, the same is still valid. Nothing's really happened, right? So if it comes down, it needs to stay over 44, bullish over 44 and bullish over 35. And at any point, if it does fall below these levels, it is going to get a bigger capitulation back down to these lows. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, so Turbo, right now, man, you got some big cojones because you are holding and you are wanting that this gets that confirmation breakout, which is very I mean, this is where diamond hands comes in, right? This is where the term diamond hands comes in, right? A lot of people are selling right now, rightfully so. You know, you bought the dip and you put in 10 grand and you're taking out, you're taking out $43,000. That's not bad. That's not bad of a profit, but again, if it does get that breakout, then everybody that's sold right now is going to miss out on a huge move up. Ethereum is moving, Turbo isn't, yeah, because it does. Just because Ethereum moves doesn't necessarily mean that all Ethereum coins are going to be moving. So, like for example, OXT is a Ethereum coin, and OXT isn't really moving. But I guess that's a really bad example because OXT it kind of sucks. But what's another? Jesus coin. Jesus coin wasn't moving, and it's a Ethereum coin. So, alrighty, and then let me know. I'll take a look at your other coins too. How high Beam and Cocky can each. Flex, what's up? I will look at it, but I gotta look at a couple other coins before. Okay. Oh, Beam is moving. Let's go. Okay, so we looked at Turbo. Let's take a look at SNEC. Taking a look at SNEC on the live stream. So I think SNEC is also getting stuck, but it's just not as, yeah, it's not getting stuck at like the 618. Oh yeah, so SNEC is bullish right now over 35, and as of right now, 205 is in play. So SNEC is on its way to 205. Once that breaks, I'd say the next area of resistance should take us to 67 previous high, and then for SNECs around 2 cents 40 would be the Moonboy target. But that's pretty much it for SNEC. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Also, one thing to note for SNEC is that it's not on any major exchange yet. It's it's a really big market cap. It has a relatively good volume, and the price is it has relatively good price action. It's been going up nonstop, but it's not on Binance. It's not on Coinbase. It's not on Kraken. It's not on what's the other ones like? Oh, I guess it is on Kraken. Gate.io. No, it is on Gate.io. So it's not on the two major exchanges, maybe some other ones here and there, like Gemini. It's not on Gemini. So with those potential listings, this does have the potential of obviously breaking its high and going up to that 2 cent mark. With that being said, again, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. All right, Terra Luna Classic. Unfortunately, it's not doing anything. Yeah, so unfortunately, I don't really have much for Terra Luna Classic. We are bearish under 4073 and bullish over 301. So we have resistance this entire way. It does look like we're making our way here. It does look like we are attempting to break out. So the price action is still bearish as long as it's under 407. And we do need a break over 301. But we can, as long as we get in this box and consolidate over 7, then 3011 and 3023 would be in play. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And then, let's see. And hey, thank you so much for the 10 beans. I really appreciate that. Let's do Kok Inu. Yeah, so taking a look at Kok Inu on the live stream. So it does look like we broke out. So we had resistance at 606 to 6084. We did get this breakout. So as of right now, this area of resistance has now flipped support. So we don't need to change anything with the chart. And the target on the upside at 5013 is in play. And then once that breaks, we'll start taking a look at on the macro time frame, and we'll start taking a look at the next targets on the upside. But that's pretty much it. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, so I mean, it might shake you out, Flex. I know you really want it to go really fast, but unfortunately, it doesn't always work out as fast as you want it to, right? You gotta, the market really has to make sure to test your emotions, right? So like you're up probably right now and you're like, crap, do I sell? Do I not sell? But I guess, you know, kind of giving you a guideline, these targets are in play. So you can kind of play your game around that play, around these targets. So maybe, you know, maybe take profits at 5013, or maybe take profits now and let the rest ride. You know, I'm not telling you what to do, but I know you were asking for this coin way before, so I'm assuming you're in the green right now, given that it did just break resistance. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Is OXC going up? No. It does look like it. Like, guys, oh my gosh, I can't, like, this thing has to go up. This thing has to explode. Like, this chart looks like it's ready to go, right? Am I crazy? No, I'm not. Like, I know you guys think that's really dumb, or I know you guys don't like OXT, but I've been looking at these charts for way too long to know that this thing is ready to blow. And if I'm wrong, then I'm just dumb. But I'm like 99%. But I could be wrong. But I'm like 99% sure that this thing, or maybe it's like, I guess it's kind of biased because I want it to go up, so I'm kind of seeing it differently. So I don't know. All right, let's take a look at Nervous Network. Damn, Silver Days XRP with the mod work, man. You are a pro at that. What the heck? You need like a full-time position. Maybe if I ever get to like 1 million subscribers, man. Yeah, so for CKB, we are getting stuck at 59. So the best bet right now is getting over and having price action over 20's59. As long as that happens, then 20's85 is in play. And then once that breaks, a little to no resistance to 1.5 cents. So again, so far so good. We are slowly, unfortunately slowly, making our way back up, which is never fun. But yeah, it is around 153% pump from the current price. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Man, we gotta look at GST really quick. Taking a look at Green Satoshi token, GST, on the live stream. So wow, congratulations to whoever bought that dip. You guys are the true winners right now. Yeah, like whoever bought this dip to 206, I saw it on Coinbase, and then whoever bought ended up now being up, yeah, 90%, over 90%. So regardless, for GST, nothing is bullish with GST until we break 3 cents 20. So as of right now, let's just take a look at it on the shorter time frame. So on the shorter time frame, we broke this area of resistance, which is now support. So at any point, if it does come back down, it does need to stay over 20's84 to 1 cent. The targets on the upside are 1 cent 60, and then from there we'll take a look at it on the macro time frame. And that's pretty much it for GST. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. Man, of course, I was recording a video, and of course somebody has to just freaking honk. Like, of course. Like, what are you honking about? You're messing up my videos, man. Let's take a look at Beam. I think this is Flipcoin's coin. I'm not sure. But yeah, Beam is still getting stuck, guys. So there's nothing. We're just attempting to break this previous high. So Beam right now, yeah, we're just slow grind, slow ride. Take it easy. Take it easy. Yeah, so 1 cent 10 is in play right now, and on the downside 208 needs to hold. So it's very simple for for Beam. On the upside, once that breaks, you're looking at around 1 cent 80, which as of today is going to be around 86% pump. So again, just consolidating in resistance. We're just waiting. We're in the waiting room for this breakout. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Let's see. Let's read the chat. Mog coin, please. Yeah, we can take a look at Mog. Yeah, we're just getting stuck at 1 right now, so 14 is still in play. EtherFi. It pumped on Coinbase today. Oh, thank you for helping my ad revenue. Yeah, I'll take a look at this. I'm gonna make a video on it. ATM, ICP. Oh man, good luck. Dude, I really hope you make it with ICP. Like, I really hope you make it so you never ask me for ICP. SXT, another coin on Coinbase, but did it pump? Because if it didn't, it's not going to benefit the channel. Imagine. Yeah, so I can't really do TA on this because last time I did it on the hourly and it was kind of, we don't know. We don't know. Also, just keep in mind it's not fully diluted. So the fully dilutions is around like 20. Yeah, it's like less than 30% diluted. So I can't take a look at this. Toshi, did I not look at Toshi? Degen, we already did Degen, right? Yeah, so Degen, look, very simple for Degen. Over 2 zeros 56, 1 cent 14 is in play, and then we'll just relook at the targets. But Degen right now is with any sort of pullback, as long as it stays over 2 zeros 56, 1 cent 14 is in play for Degen, and then once that breaks, obviously this thing's going to the moon. The Crypt TCU price prediction for Lunk. You think a penny is possible? Dude, you're joking, right? Let me see. I know, like, it was tempting to buy it on Gemini, but I didn't because they ended up delisting it. But I remember this was on Gemini. Yeah, is a penny possible for this? Okay, hold on, let me see. So 1, 2, 3. So 390, 3.9, 39, 390 billion. So you think that Luna Classic can hit 390 billion market cap? That's how much Ethereum is at right now, right? Yeah, Ethereum's at 324. So no, I don't think that's possible. And then TA on it, we just did TA on it. There's nothing, right? I mean, we're still. Wait, why is this a different chart? Probably use this one, that's why. Yeah, so for Luna Classic, yeah, so we're bearish under 407, bullish over 301. I mean, technically it could still come back up to this. I mean, maybe you could do a 618 retracement, which it's done in the past. That's around a 2x, so 200%. So you're looking at still, yeah, like under $1 billion market cap. That's possible. I could see that. That would put Luna Classic at 3 zeros 23, but for it to go another 2 zeros 23 and then another 2, like another 100x from there, no, I don't think that's possible. No way. Zebic and XPR network. So we have Zebic already because we're just going to keep it up. Wait, do we? Degen, Turbo, OXT. Oh no, we don't have. Didn't I do it though? I thought I did Degen. Wait, no, I did do Degen. You said, oh, Zebic. We already did Zebic. But I don't think I saved the chart. Dang. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't take my Luna Classic anymore from Kronos. It doesn't have the sell option, but can you still send it? You could still send it off chain. So you could try to get it out that way. Let's take a look at ICP for ATM. God bless. Let's really hope you make it, man. Yeah, so taking a look at ICP on the live stream. So unfortunately, again, nothing is bullish with ICP until we break the macro 236 at $21, and it's bearish as long as we stay under 980.84. So we did find support at the 786, so it does look like it's bottomed here at 435. As of right now, our best bet for ICP is breaking. What you want to see if you're holding ICP is a break over $9.88, and as long as the price action stays over that level, then $21 is in play. However, again, if it even goes up and gets smacked back down under 988, it is still going to be macro bearish. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, some of these coins aren't doing anything. unfortunately. Especially my coin. Taking a look at EtherFi on the live stream. So we had a really nice move up with EtherFi today. So on the macro time frame, we ended up breaking over the 382. So as long as we stay and close over this level, it is resistance flip support, and 269 would be in play. For whatever reason, if we do fall back below $1.29, then this area does need to hold at between 83 cents to $1.31. Otherwise, we are going to be making a lower low. We are going to go back down to the lows and probably making a lower low. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. MOG. Taking a look at MOG on the live stream. So nothing has really changed from our last update video on MOG. So we said that we were stuck at the 0.5, right? No. We almost made it to the 618 at 5014. So that target is still valid on the upside. And then I'd say the target is still valid as long as we stay over 6088 and 607. So both of these targets are still, it is still bullish over these targets. But at any point, if we do fall below 6069, then the top is in. We are going to get a bigger capitulation back down. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. XPR. Yeah, so XPR is really not doing much. I mean, this is actually pretty bullish, though. It's actually maintaining price action up here. So, yeah, so as of right now, yeah, so for XPR, we just got to wait until we break 2039. As long as that breaks, then 1 cent 35 is in play, followed by 3 cents 20. We'll take a look at it at that time. But as of right now, it's still technically consolidating in resistance. So this area does need to hold, and you do need to get a breakout. And once we get a confirmation breakout over 2039, then again, 1 cent 40 around this area is the next target on the upside. And that's pretty much it for XPR Network, not financial advice, just my opinion. Did you try emailing support? Because I think that's kind of dumb. Like, do you have a lot of money in Luna Classic, Demon? You're welcome, 805 South Burrito. Let's see. Toshi. Taking a look at Toshi on the live stream. So we had a really nice move up for Toshi. I think we did get stuck at the 618 though. And now we're having some sort of retracement. Yes. So as of right now, the targets on the upside, which is 3086 and 2012, are still in play, followed by previous all-time high. And with any sort of retracement, Toshi does need to stay over 3068 and 3053. As long as we stay over both of these levels with any sort of retracement, then the targets on the upside are still valid. However, at any point, if we do break below this area, then we are going to get a bigger capitulation back down. That's pretty much it for Toshi. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. Whew. Taking a look at math on the live stream. We haven't taken a look at math in a while. I don't think anything's happening with math. No. So for math, from the high to the low, yeah, we're macro bearish as long as we're under 15 cents, and then bullish over 27 cents. So as of right now, we have a lot of grounds to cover. So the best bet is getting over and staying over 15 cents. Once that does happen, you're consolidating in resistance, and 26 cents is in play on the as far as the upside goes. Once that breaks to 618, we'll be in play, which will reassess the situation at that point. But again, we can still come back up to 26 cents and then get smacked back down and still be bearish. That's pretty much it for math. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. Oh, OXC's at 751 now. Let's go. Woo, come on. Good evening. Have you looked at XCN yet? I don't know. Maybe. Taking a look at XCN on the live stream. Last time we looked at it on the macro time frame, but as of right now, we'll just take a look at it on the shorter time frame. So for XCN on the shorter time frame, as of right now, 2 cents 40 is in play, followed by 3 cents 30, and then this previous high at 4 cents 90. And then as far as the targets on the downside goes, as long as it stays over 1 cent 60, and I'd say the 236, sorry, the 382, which is here at 1 cent 50. Then the targets on the upside are still valid, but at any point if we do fall below this box, then I'd probably say we're going to get a bigger move down. And I know we're here, so it's kind of a do or die right now for XCN. We do need to get buying pressure, and we do need to see the price over at least 2 cents 40. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Taking a look at Shapeshift Fox on the live stream. We haven't taken a look at this in a while, but we will take a look at it now because it was requested. So from the high to the low, yeah, unfortunately with Shapeshift Fox, we are not bullish until we break 4 cents 70 and 8 cents 70. So we got a lot of grounds to cover for Shapeshift Fox on the macro time frame. I would say bearish under 4 cents 70. So as long as the price action gets over this point and even consolidates in resistance, 8 cents 60 is in play, and then from there I'd say to the moon. But we can still come back up to either of these points and get stuck and come back down to the lows. So be careful with that. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Alex Hoppa, what's up for 2 beans? Let's go. Nice super chat. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Thanks for the 2 beans. I'm not checking Suku for you. Like, imagine. Yeah, let's take a look at Suku. Yeah, so Suku's kind of like my coin. It's really not doing anything. But let's take a look at Suku, see what are the targets to beat. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, this thing is very bearish right now. So on the macro time frame for Suku, bearish under 6 cents 58 and then bullish over 11 cents 90. So you got a long ways, you got long grounds to cover. I mean, you're looking at a 2x just to attempt to be macro bullish, and we could still get stuck here. So just don't get stuck if you see your portfolio up 200%. Definitely maybe take some profits. Not financial advice though. Obviously do whatever you want, but just be careful. That is resistance. On the shorter time frame, we are still bearish. Bearish under 3 cents 70 and bullish over 4 cents 70 should take us back up to 7 cents. And then from there, if we break 7 cents, then just come back in here and ask for a Suku update. You don't have to super chat, but you can if you want. That's really nice. But you could just come back in here and ask for an update. Again, over 7 cents, we'll look at it on the macro time frame at that point. But as of right now, again, it has a lot of grounds to cover. We still need to break this area of resistance. And that's pretty much it for Suku. I mean, if whoever is buying now, it is a high risk. I mean, you're risking your money going to absolutely zero for whatever reason, but it is a very high reward, right? I mean, it's a 7x back up to its previous peak at 30 cents. And then if this thing goes to parabolic, back up to its all-time high, you're looking at over a 40x. So very good for Suku. Now financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. And thank you so much for the 2. DOGE, what is that, 18? Yo, it is at 18. Should I sell? Yeah, right, I held this entire time to sell. That's funny. For another 2, what the heck? That's 4 beans. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the super chat. We need to look at layer 3. Taking a look at layer 3 on the live stream. So this was a coin request, and yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it's doing much as of right now. We just gotta find, yeah, we'll just use this chart. Yeah, so for layer 3, I mean, really not much to look at. Bearish under 6 cents, around 7 cents. I'd say bearish under 7 cents and bullish over 8 cents. But at any point, as long as the price action is bearish, we can keep making lower lows. So just be careful. It does need to establish a floor over 5 cents 40. Otherwise, we are going to just keep making lower lows until we find a base. And that's pretty much it for layer 3, not financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, super bearish. Yeah, so how's it going, chat? I mean, we've been live for about an hour now, so I think I think we're gonna call it here. Yeah, we've been live for about an hour and 10 minutes, going on an hour and 15 minutes. So I think that's it. I'm sorry if I missed any coins. I'll take some last coin requests in, and then we'll call it a live stream. And then I'll be live. Just remember, I'll be live tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Oh, wait, you know what? Tomorrow's actually going to be a little bit later, unfortunately. I will be live around 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'm going to be live a little bit later tomorrow night, as I have other obligations. But again, we are grinding it out. We are going to be live every day this month. So to the DOGE Moon Boys, we need to break 23. As long as we break 23, this thing is headed towards 35. So whether that takes a week, whether that takes a month, or whether that takes overnight, those are the targets on the upside. So once we break 22, 23, 35, 36 is in play. So just keep that in mind, and hopefully OXT has a breakout. So yeah, it doesn't look like we're getting any other coin requests. So no more coin requests, no more super chats. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate everybody. Thank you to all the memberships, all the subscribers, all the super chats. I sincerely appreciate all of that. That's awesome. For the most part, most videos that we looked at today, with the exception of obviously the meme coins and the very low market cap coins, we will be uploading these videos after this. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes. Nothing more. Have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow night in the next live stream. Have a great night, and I'll see you in the next live stream. I gotta work on my outro, but we'll make it work. Imagine just staying over here and saying bye like 50 million times, racking in that